HarperCollins presents The Secret Keeper's Daughter by Samantha King. Read by Kristin Atherton. Prologue. Thorpe Ness, Suffolk Coast, England. Today, Sunday, 9:37 a.m. The North Sea was my mum's final resting place. But even before then, I found a strange sort of comfort living so close to it. Dad always hated it, of course, complaining about its bleakness, its savage unpredictability. But that's why I loved it. Dirty gunmetal grey one moment, then ethereal silver the next. Somehow it gave me hope that all my troubles would eventually pass over too, like the changing currents and ever-shifting clouds. The eager rush of its waves breaking on the shingle beach of our little stretch of the heritage coastline was also my favourite noise. As a child, I would lie in bed at sea view, eyes tightly closed, letting the crashing roar drown out the worries in my head. And when I grew up, and had a home of my own, I still relied on the sea to lull me to sleep, even though by then I spent each night safely wrapped in Jordan's arms. Then we had you, Marley, and I fell in love with a new sound. Your voice. You were such a noisy baby, and you grew up into the chattiest, most inquisitive child. As we picked our way across tide-sculpted drifts of gritty sand each morning, you would fill your little bucket with stones and your mind with facts about the incongruously mystical white orb of Sizewell Power Station that seemed to hover, UFO-like in the distance, about the famous scallop sculpture facing impassively out to sea, its hinged steel shell spread wide in stoic defiance of the buffeting winds and furiously pounding waves. You fired endless questions at me about the hovering gulls that kept plaintive company with us overhead, the fishing boats with their tangled nets strewn out to dry, enticing us with the salty whiff of adventures. Sometimes I conjured up imaginary ones for us, and when you were old enough, you dreamed up even more colourful stories of your own. Your inventiveness astonished me. You were like a little magpie, collecting new words like pretty shells. Then, one day, a few weeks ago, everything changed. We still walked along the beach before school each day, but you asked no questions. You told no tales. In fact, you began to speak so rarely that when you did, I wanted to scoop up each and every word and hoard them like diamonds in a treasure chest. A worry box, as it turned out. I can't take my eyes off it. That jewel-spangled box on the kitchen dresser. Here I am, flat on my back on a paramedic stretcher, half blinded by pain and a dark curtain of hot, sticky blood, while my chest is rhythmically, urgently pumped, and all I can think about is the words buried inside a glittery old shoebox. No precious gems, in fact. Just sharp pebbles of fear. If I close my eyes, I can picture them. 5 little words. 1 devastating secret. I wish you'd told me sooner. No, that sounds as though I blame you. I don't, darling. All I mean to say is that I wish I'd realised what you were worried about before it was too late. Before you were snatched away from me. Before your baby brother was
Sample complete. Ready to continue?